And we're underway here in Phillip Island. A good launch on that pole position by Fermin Aldeguer. Looks like he might get the whole shot on that long one down to Doohan Corner. His Boscascura teammate Alonso Lopez also away well. Not a great start for Augusto Fernandez from the middle of that front row. Tony Arbolino has picked him off. Arbolino now having a great first lap. Arbolino, the time winner, up into second.
Ayagura's had a very good start. I think he's up to around 7th or 8th already. He's going around the outside of Manu Gonzalez through the southern loop. We'll track him through this first sector as Arbolino leads the two Boscascuro speed-up riders. Then in 4th place, we have Augusto Fernandez, but I think he's only about 3 places ahead of his title rival, Gura, now.
Been a good start as well by Pedro Acosta, who's picking up Aaron Canet. That was a real brave late move there on the brakes by Acosta into the Miller corner. He briefly got through. Canet has got the inside line though now through Siberia. Those two Spaniards slugging it out early on here for 5th place.
And a bit of a gap already been built up there by Alonso Lopez. It was more important for Lopez to get the whole shot in this Grand Prix than Aldeguer, given that he's got the long lap penalty to serve in this Grand Prix. He needs to try and build up a lead as early as he can to try and render that long lap penalty nigh on redundant as they now plunge into MG for the first time. That's a change for Pedro Acosta up the inside of Aaron Canet, who's going backwards at these early stages. And confirmation on your screens, Ayagura has gained 3 spots. He got built up a bit in that first sector, but he's still up 3 to 10th.
Second time on this first lap that Acosta's had a go on the inside of Canet. This time around, having failed at turn 4, he does make the move stick, going down the hill into that braking zone for turn 10. Look at the lead. Alonso Lopez has already established here. He's got the board on the mesh on his dashboard. He can now take the long lap penalty. Just for your reference, the long lap penalty loop here is at the Miller corner. It's quite a short long lap penalty. Now then, you've got to feel he might actually peel in on this lap here with an advantage of already over 3/4 of a second. This was plan A executed brilliantly, wasn't it, by Alonso Lopez? Get to the front, get his head down and try and nullify that the time he will lose when he comes into a long lap penalty. I'm looking at him now coming through the Stoner corner out of our commentary box window just to see where he's going to come in on this current lap. No, he's going through this time around. He's probably going to want to build up a lead, maybe of
take it as late as possible.
1.5 seconds.
He's got clear track, he's got no one disrupting his rhythm, so he can just get his head down and try and build a lead as Arbolino forces Augusto Fernandez wide. Fernandez has got to think of the World Championship here. He can't take too many risks in this situation, but he has to relinquish third alone. But I think if you're Alonso Lopez with a couple of laps still to take before he has to come to the long lap penalty lane, he'll want to try and serve it if he can and still maintain the lead. But with Aldeguer now in second, I'd imagine he's going to filter in at some point behind his teammate.
At the moment, Ayagura picked up 3 places on lap 1, got himself up into 10th place. He's made no further progress on this second lap. He remains in 10th place, directly behind Philip Salach on the Grazini machine. He's in 9th spot.
Agura has dropped back a couple of spots on this lap. I was expecting the progress to continue for the Japanese man chasing that World Championship lead of Augusto Fernandez. He started this lap in 10th, but Jeremy Alcoba and Jake Dixon have both gone past him.